Speaking of interacting with the animals in the water, thinking about the dolphins, who I
Hmm.
adore. They were my first teachers.
Yeah.
And I have not been to Bimini. I've thought about it for a very long time. I've been to Hawaii a number of times and Costa Rica, but Bimini is like isn't that another protected, safe place to be in the water with the dolphins? Whereas Hawaii now, I've been in the water with dolphins in Hawaii. Now there's strict regulations where you
Right.
can't be too close to the dolphins in the water because so many people abuse this privilege,
Right.
they
Right.
antagonize the animals and they don't give them space. But in Bimini, isn't it different with the spotted whale? The spotted.
Yeah, with this Atlantic spotted dolphins, so we're not talking about, because in the Bahamas, unfortunately, there are also a lot of captive dolphin experiences, which I
In Bimini?
I think not so much in Bimini, but in other places in the
Yeah,
Bahamas, there are dolphins who are in captivity. But I want to be clear that that's not what we're talking about here.
right,
Um,
right. Good point. Yeah.
that the dolphins that I'm talking about in Bimini are the Atlantic spotted dolphins that are wild dolphins. And they have been, again, interacting with and choosing to be with humans for decades. And so there's also, there's researchers there who are studying them, and they have a large area where they like to hang out that is off the coast of the island of Bimini. And so, again, it's a wonderful experience because they get to choose. They get to choose where they are and what they want to do. And they're very aware of humans and know them, and have been choosing to interact and be with and swim with humans for a long, long time. And so again, it's just magical because of course it's beautiful, it's warm, and it's a lot easier to be in the water with them than it is in some of the places where the water's cold and you have to wear wetsuits and all the things. But again, when they come and when they choose to be with you, it's just this incredible blessing of being with these magnificent beings who are, again, we could just go on and on about who they are, what they know, what they understand, right? And I found, especially with these dolphins, the times that I've been with them, they're so fluent with telepathic communication, right? That's their, and so I'm thinking of one time I was with there were several dolphins in the area, and I was with this group. I think it was three or four that were just traveling together with me and swimming with me. And I, tend to swim on one side so that I can, keep my snorkel up and then face them, right? And so we can kind of swim along side to side. And I was on the side that they were on was not the same side that my snorkel was on. And so I was having a little bit of a hard time. I'm a pretty good swimmer and I'm an experienced snorkeler, so I was able to manage it. But I just, telepathically said to them, this would be a lot easier for me if we could turn and go the other way. And within a split second, that's exactly what they did. We just turned, like all of us turned. We went the other way. I was more comfortable because I had the snorkel on the right side. I could breathe well. And, there they were. And we just swam along together and just hung out like that. I mean, it was just this matter. It was instant. They got the communication, and it changed just like that. It was, it was just so fun. It's like, thank you,
That's so great.
just thank you. And I've had them also come up to me, and they do that amazing thing with their sonar where they come, and for me, they've done it a couple times just at my heart center, right? Where they just come right up, and then it's just that, with the sonar, but right at the heart chakra. And it's just, unexplainable. I mean, it's just incredible.